Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So today, a little bit of a new series kicking off, Karnage Chronicles. Before we go anywhere, I have to say another huge thanks to Indy Benito, who once again has very generously donated me or gifted me this on Steam. I'll say once again, not the same game, that'd be crazy. Indy has gifted me several games now on Steam, 3 or 4, something like that. So yeah, huge thanks to Indy. Really, really appreciate it, Indy. I really, really do. And I can't... I don't know, sometimes I sound sarcastic and I don't mean to, it's just my sort of English demeanour, but I really am hugely, hugely thankful to Indy for gifting the games, and to everyone else who's ever donated money or anything like that, obviously, as well. That's also hugely appreciated. But, you know, someone who's actually sat there and thought to themselves, I think this person might enjoy this game, I'm going to give them this game on Steam. It's a huge thing, it means so much to me, it really does. Anyway, enough of that. Onwards. So, Karnage Chronicles RPG game. Indy suggested using the... Well, he didn't suggest. He said there are two classes, the warrior and the archer. I'm counting on my fingers because that's what you do, obviously. He said the archer was most fun, although both were fun. So we're going to give the archer a go first of all anyway. So it said there were controller and movement options on your belt, which is down here. I did take a quick look. There aren't really that many options. HMD tracked is fine. I'd usually go for controller tracked, but I'm kind of gone off controller tracked recently, so I'm going to leave that, particularly if we're doing an archer, and we're going to be a bit... Yeah, it might mess stuff up. Smooth rotation, thumbstick strafing, center room indicator. So I did notice if you move off that, it still rotates around the center room indicator, which appears to have disappeared. How weird. And it doesn't seem to be doing it now, but it was, so I've left that on anyway. And these 2 arrows here just change between hiding the belt and switching weapons with the B and X button. So that's all that does, so not too bad about that. So there's a big help icon over here when I started the game. And it says, welcome to the world of Karnage and a big thank you for playing. We hope you will have an amazing time during the adventure ahead of you. It's currently in early access. It is an early access game, I should have pointed out as well. And it's constantly being updated with new features and content. I did take a quick look at the blurb underneath the game. It's been nothing for a couple of months, but like there are quite regular updates. So it's going to be quite exciting watching where things go from here. So we have a teleport option with Y. Oh, we do. I'll never use that again. Fantastic. And we have free movement option with the thumbsticks, which is great. We can get into the options anytime using that. You can show and hide your belt by pressing the highlighted button, which is B. Oh, the center indicator's back. And I'm actually massively off it. Okay. Cool. So, let's close that. Am I going slower than I was before? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just because there's a big screen in front of me. Oh, I like that, actually. I like the way they've done that. Let's close that again. And let's start a new game then. Exciting stuff. Oh, I like that. I like the fact it's not just a menu and you just select it. I like the fact that it's Unreal Engine. Look at that. That's quite cool. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this as a sort of starting lobby for the game. It's really nice. It's really nice. Same sort of thing that Skyrim almost did with theirs, although they did eventually just give you... They gave a very nice area to start off with, but then it was just a menu after that. Okay, so there's the warrior or the archer, so we'll give the archer a go, obviously, as I said, but we'll click this first. So the warrior is strong in close quarter combat, a good choice for those who enjoy being in the midst of the fighting, parrying and blocking incoming attacks while dishing out damage with a melee weapon. Or the archer, strong in ranged combat. It's weird, that, isn't it? A good choice for those who enjoy kiting enemies and impaling them with arrows from afar. Kiting is not a word I often remember. For some reason, it's one of those words I always seem to forget when I'm trying to play games, and I'm trying to...
They chose the path of the archer.
Say the same
Artist
thing.
of wounds, plague of arrows, death from afar.
Yes, hello. How you doing, mate? So that's where the warrior would have come from, okay. Oh, there's a run. You like a nice run option in a game. Choose your difficulty. Well, we're going to go normal. I'm no fool. I've made that mistake before. Preferred choice of experienced players. Fast thinking and quick reflexes recommended. There is an easy one, is there? Oh, there it is, yes. Easy is well suited for first-time players of action RPG games in VR. It's not far off the first one. I mean, there was Mage's Tale. Was that an action RPG? Not sure. More of a fantasy RPG. Monsters are fewer and further between and generally move and attack slower. Hard is a good challenge. It's an unforgiving game, so prepare to die. And if possible, for masochists, the true Carnage experience. No, thank you. Normal it is.
Laid before them, wide, unbent, and less taxing than the others. A sensible choice,
Just go in,
considering
yes.
the gravity of their ultimate quest.
So I like the run's a toggle option. I don't have to hold down, it's the left stick which does it. But I don't have to hold it in. Once you've clicked it, you just seem to run forever, and I like that. That's nice. So, let's go on. I realise now that I've seen the character select bit, I realise I have watched 3 minutes of a Let's Play before. And then decided I'd leave it, because I might play the game at some point. Which obviously now, thanks to Indy, that's exactly what I'm doing. So I didn't even get this far into the video, so this is already new. It was just the character selection that I think I saw before. So there's something over here. What's this?
Molded in the sightless abyss.
Yes.
Paragon of his art.
Yes.
Children of his cunning.
Gimme. Gimme stuff.
5,000 years they slumbered in oblivion. Abandoned, but not forgotten. At last he would awaken them. At last the grand designs of his arcane works would reach fruition.
I do feel like I'm just playing a giant organ of some form. Anyway. Onwards. Give me a weapon. Don't have a weapon yet, I'm guessing? There's nothing strung behind my back, so I guess not. It's quite pretty. It's not quite cartoony, but it's relatively simple-ish. It's like borderline cartoony, isn't it? But it looks very good. It's not like cel-shaded cartoony or anything like that, but it looks really good. Paper doll. During your adventures in Karnage Chronicles, you may come across items in the world. To pick them up, simply touch it and it will be added to your inventory. To equip armor, first open your paper doll by interacting with the paper doll icon on your belt. Ping! You will see your armor has been added to your bag. Simply pick up the armor from your bag using the trigger button and place it in the appropriate slot to equip the item. That makes sense. Give me some armor. Oh, gloves are separate. I kind of like that as well, actually. Kind of like that. Which one is it? That one? I think it just decides between them. Oh, I like the fact it changes. I like the fact you can see them. That's the kind of stuff that really really makes me happy in a VR game. Where do we come from? That way, I think, right? So we're going up here. It's all very atmospheric. I do like all the very luminescent plants. They're very pretty. I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. Hello? Hello, little buddy. Oh. Did I just get him to commit suicide? Oh, hello. That's what I'm on about. What is that? So I'm quite excited by the fact that the first two, I'm going to say they're enemies, the first two things I've seen aren't just standard, orcs, zombies or something. Whatever's on the back of him there, that does look like a standard sort of goblin, but whatever's on his back there looks quite interesting. Some sort of wood troll, maybe? Interesting. Like it. Like it. Give me my weapon. That's a sword. That's not what I want. Melee weapons in Karnage Chronicles take velocity into consideration. I like that. You have to hit hard and fast if you're going to be victorious to make sure you're not stood anywhere near your PC. No. You have 3 weapon presets you can switch between and freely customize. However, it is advised you keep at least one hand free to interact with the world. To equip a weapon, first open your inventory using the bag icon, then simply pick up the weapon from your bag using the trigger button and move it to one of the 3 presets. 1, 2, 3. Press the highlighted buttons on your controller to switch between the presets. Currently selected one is highlighted by the diamond. Okay. I think we can do that. So get my bag back. And then, you can choose the hand. I like that as well. So I was talking about, I think it was in a comment somewhere, I was talking about, someone commented on, what was that zombie game I did? That's vague. What was one of those zombie games did that I could, I can't remember what it was called now. Okay, yes, obviously. But But it had an axe weapon in it, and the axe weapon did seem to be overpowered because you could just do that whole VR thing when you go... and it just massacres everything, which is fun, but does seem to be a little bit game-breaking. So it's nice. I was talking about Skyrim in particular, which does use like a velocity base. You have to swing your weapon at a certain speed in Skyrim for it to actually activate as a hit. And then obviously it also has the stamina in it as well. So that does make it a little bit more interesting to try and use melee weapons. So they do have to tweak it a bit to get it to work well, I found. Ranged weapons are useful for taking down those hard to reach enemies. To equip a ranged weapon, open your inventory, blah, 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 blah. Yes. That makes sense. Cool. Ping. No, I said ping. And then we'll do that. And we'll bring our bag back. And we will drag that to our other preset, which I think is going to be there. Let's find out, shall we? Yes. A lot of controller vibration. So I'd say it's a little bit... I think that I'm holding it kind of straight there. So it's a little bit off there. What I like is... it changes depending on your right hand, not which direction your left hand's rotating in. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, what's cool? I was aiming for that as well. That's worked out alright. Good. It's going to give us an enemy in a while. Then let's just make sure... yeah, so the left-hand weapon switch gets to our melee weapon. So immediately wants us to use our ranged weapon to shoot that, doesn't it? I can do that. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Almost caught myself off guard there. I'm happy with that. I like the fact that that broke. If I had any form of complaint, I'd say there's just a little bit too much controller vibration when you bring in the bow back. I don't know if you can hear. If I hold it next to the bottom of the rift, you might just be able to detect that. No, I don't think you can, looking at the OBS recording stuff.
Get it into your thick skull. He is dead. The Magi know nothing, and that witch who calls herself a priestess is just toying with your mind. Why you spend so much time with her, I cannot fathom. You know as well as I, his divinity is a myth. Is that what this is about? You should spend less time leering at her tits and more listening to what comes out of her mouth. It's been 5,000 years. Nothing biological can last that long. Don't take that tone with me. I know my place. You should know.
Oh, hello.
What devil is this? A construct? Are you hostile? I carry nothing of value, but... cleanse my cogs. You look exquisite. Come closer, let me have a look.
How cool is this cyborg? Skexy. Oh, how close you want me to be, mate? I can't get much closer. Oh, hello. I don't know who made me.
Voice. It booms inside my mind like an echo from a 1,000-year-old whisper. You are a murk wraith. Not a nuzzle. I never thought I'd see the day.
He's got some fantastic sayings.
Gentle touch of the arcane, no doubt. The Magi of the Circle will be pleased to see you. Fits well with their deluded prophecies.
He doesn't sound like a Skexy, but he looks like one.
The arcane circle.
If I found out they didn't base him on them, I would be shocked to my core.
In times of old, they instilled fear and respect in the hearts of orcs and elves, but now their existence is all but forgotten. I am their servant.
Oh, you can't get a finger out, annoyingly. What are you? I'm gonna go with the rude option.
Like you. But unlike you, I am partly mechanical. It has its drawbacks and benefits compared to being fully fueled by magic, as I'm sure you'll find out.
Guess I might. What are you saying here?
Inquisitive. They will certainly not approve of that, but I like it. I will give you enlightenment, but first you will do something for me.
Yes.
Think of it as a soft introduction back in our ranks.
Okay, yeah. Almost like a tutorial mission. Back in our ranks?
Yes. Perhaps I should have started with that.
Perhaps.
It is no mere coincidence that you are here, at this place, at this time. My masters are also your masters. Nuts and nozzle, no.
Not a slave.
A tool. I don't know what the match I have in store for you, but whatever it is, it will surely tax you to the limits of your magic. The task I have for you will pale in comparison. Do this for me, and I will tell you everything there is to know.
Tell me more about this task.
Require a few plain trinkets. Useless to your eyes, I'm sure, but I see value in treasures that others leave to the elements. Here, give
Bit of
me
foreshadowing there, I
I
wonder.
will add a sketch of what you're looking for. You can find them in an old abandoned fortification. I own.
Oh. Not what I intended to do at all. I do apologise. I didn't mean to skip that. Just trying to see if I could turn the page.
It's not far. Beyond this door, a short distance away, you'll find a rippled shimmer. The imp will open the way.
He sounds thrilled about it.
It's a portal, a gate, if you like. And I trust, once you see it, it will spark embers in your mind. The gate is a rift in the fabric of cosmos, contained, governed by the laws of magic. The circle maintained dozens across the whole of Terralin, and you have seen them before, eons
What is that?
ago. Fear not.
I can't remember.
All the lore you need to know is
Oh,
buried deep
little
within.
cutie, 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 cutie.
I will find a way to fill the void in your mind. Good. But before you leave,
Yep.
take this key. It is for a room in my study. You pass the door on your way to the portal. Wait for me there if I'm not here when you come back from your quest, or use it as you please.
Where did I get a maggot from?
I have other business to attend to.
I'm sure you do.
But I will be back, and hopefully you'll have something for me. Pried out of the hands of dead villains on the way.
If you say so.
Oh, yes. I could tell you to be mindful of the creatures that dwell there, but if even half the legends about you are true, I doubt they will be able to do you much harm.
Oh, hello. I'm just going to say and bring back what you seek.
Excellent.
And so a bit mindful, it's already been 20 minutes or so when
To find your backside again.
we haven't shot anything in the
Do
face
as
yet.
you're told, and don't talk back. Off. Until next.
So you got a little bum. Pretty sure he's got a little bum. Okay. Well, I just assumed we'd be going this way. Oh, we are. We can go that way. But let's go to the shop. We do have a maggot to sell after all. Should we go up there? No. I like this for a shop. I like this. This is a good use of VR, I would say. I like these things where they just, you know, show you what you can buy, show you the price next to it. It's perfect. This is exactly what you expect from a shop, not just a menu. They look remarkably similar to what... Oh, they're a bit red, I guess. A couple of things not up there at the moment. Interesting. So you can buy some food. I guess that's to heal ourselves with. No touchy. Okay, this looks like a cat, doesn't it? Evil, evil cat. So I guess that's what we're sort of aiming for first then, isn't it? The first bow upgrade. Followed by this rather bitchin' looking number. That's 850. What was there? Was there a bow over here? Am I making it up? That's 1700. Yeah, that's going to be a way away, isn't it? Let's click this. Ping. Welcome to the Karnage Chronicles shop. Here you can buy and sell items. To buy an item, pick it up from the store using the trigger button, move it to the buy bag, and release the trigger button. Where's the buy bag? To sell an item, simply pick it up from your bag and move it to the sell bag. I would love to. How do we do that? Like that. Perfect. Okay, so, not really anything else in here for us to worry about, so let's leave the shop for now. If you don't know... Oh, he's gone. He was quick. If you don't know, I said he looked like a Skeksis. If you don't know what that is, you owe yourself a service to watch The Dark Crystal, which is one of the Jim Henson films. You've probably, almost certainly, heard about... That's where the key goes. Heard about Labyrinth, which featured David Bowie in a prominent role as the Goblin King. Dark Crystal came slightly before that from the same production company, and just was insanely brilliant, is about basically all I'm going to say about it. It wasn't... Oh, hello. You have to jump to get that. That's never had to do that in a VR game. So yeah, so I absolutely thoroughly recommend... Oh, something's broken. It's back. Watching The Dark Crystal. And then show it to your youngest children, because it's not at all freaky in any way. A locked chest. Interesting. So we've got some things to put on there, I think, don't we? What is this? A town portal. 6 damage dagger. What's this? Also 6 damage. What we could do is make that a double damage one, I'm thinking. Potion of healing. An unusual crystal. A journal entry. Do we read it? My journal is missing. He must have taken it. But what value he sees in it, I do not know. I'm loath to confront him, seeing that I'm a guest in his house and an outsider in his village, but on the sunny side I get to affirm my findings. I'll return to the ruins on the morrow and recapture as much as I can in the little time I have left before winter slaughter sets in. Okay. Oh, it's a shield. Okay, then Nikakis, no. Let's do that instead. Oh, we've got some armour. Wonderful. And that... Note from the Collector. He's called the Collector. The path ahead will be taxing, so I've arranged for the imp to leave a few supplies in the room to your left. Use them wisely and return to the shop if you're in need of more. A town portal scroll will return you to your abode, so be sure to have one on you at all times, unless, of course, you enjoy the long walk home. So do we have a dagger we can sell there? Nice, nice, nice. So let's close that off. Oh, again, something else I love when a VR game does. Not only does it make a bit of a sound, but it vibrates the controllers, which is actually a huge, huge thing. Not something you get all the time. Where do I go now? Where do I go now? I'm a little bit confused. Oh, now I can go in here, now that I've done that, I see. The imp has opened the way. Alright then, so let's... see if we can find something to shoot in the face. I'm a little concerned I don't know when the game saves. That's my only concern at the moment. That looks like that can be shot down. No. It's all just one fantastic sculpture. Well, props to the sculptor. That's pretty fantastic. So we have a closed way there. Some target dummies. Shows us how much damage we're doing, which is nice. So if we swap over to this. So same damage at the moment. Apart from sometimes it does nothing. Where is it doing nothing?
Perfect.
Ah, it's doing nothing because we're not swinging it hard enough.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the ones where it doesn't think we've swung hard enough, it gives us 0 damage. That's interesting. So So we can't go to the Eye of the Doors, we can't go to the Crystal Mines, so I guess we'll take a little bit of a punt on Wyvern Scale. Hello?
The entrance gaped like a mouth.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
Steel mountains rose behind it like a serpentine spine. Darkness waited, hungry, patient, eager. A glorious secret lay within, like a gleaming lure dangling over a ravening maw.
Really enjoying the design of this game so far, I must say. Hello, you look like a baddie. He ducked my shot. He did it again. Not sure that I've ever seen an enemy duck a shot in a game before. That's very interesting. He also didn't die immediately, so I'm already thinking this game's going to be a little bit tougher than I may have anticipated. Well, that was close, wasn't it? Happy with that. Did that do something? Made a bit of a sound? No, not sure it did. Okay. That looks like it's going to be... yeah. Oh, come on now. Is that a fish? I'll have a fish. Very dramatic music. Look at that, look. It's beautiful in a very sort of dark, miserable sort of way, isn't it? I don't know why, but I feel like we have to get these... Can I get it? Bet I can. There we go. I feel like I have to get those. Oh, I do get money for it. Okay, interesting. Or did I just walk over something, perhaps? Was he guarding anything over here? No is the answer to that. Oh, hello. You're a tricky little bugger. Do your fancy moves. Yeah, interesting. Again, the game's already throwing some things I wouldn't necessarily expect at me. And that's a fantastic thing. Stop ducking my shots, you little bugger. Yeah, some aim could do with a little bit of work, couldn't it? You got backed into a corner there, didn't I? Needed to go down that way, really? No matter, only took 4 damage. And there's one of those wolves over there, is it? Or is it another archer? Oh, come on now. Oh, it's the archer's body, isn't it? That's not an archer's body. Yeah, ducking's such a simple thing, but I just didn't expect it. It really caught me off guard the first time it happened. We have another page to read. The goblins still leave me alone. I guess they find my frame and bulk intimidating. But I'm without weapons, and all they need to do to take me down is work together. It puzzles me that they do not, and I wonder if it's related to the affliction that ails them. Maybe it is. Okay, so we do need to break jars as we go. That's been firmly established, hasn't it? This guy moves, does he? Ooh, do you see that? Little evade spin move. Oh, hello. Did not see you there. And you got a little fancy spin attack as well. And you drop nothing. Is that what's going to happen? You're going to drop nothing for me. What is that tooth we just picked up? Could be valuable to a shopkeeper, okay. We do have a fairly limited inventory space, don't we? Where do we see our money? 124, so we're not doing too bad. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fairly obvious, isn't it? Oh, hello. I have that as well. Now, I do wonder if these stones act as save points. Now, I'm sure we picked up 2 arcs that automatically use some apples because we're back to full health. I'm guessing that's a save point. That's going to be tricky to hit, isn't it? Or do we need to hit them? That looks... Yes, we do. Oh my word, yes we do. Tricky little buggers, aren't they? There we go. What does that say? Gate master dead. If read you gate master. Go Crawley, open gate. Go Crawley, cave, open gate. Do we need to crawl through something to open the gate? I already dislike those things quite intensely. Where are we crawling? Nowhere I can see. Let's have a quick check, make sure we haven't missed. No, I don't think so. Okay. I see you. One of them sounds just really close. Really, really close. Closer than I'd really like him to be at any time. Oh my god. Whew. He come out of nowhere. It's tricky trying to aim a little lower than you normally would. Come on, before we get some tackle. Oh, only just. Only just. And then these little bloody things. Hello? Oh, we can't break that one apparently. Take that fish, heal me up. Nom 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 nom. No, that one. Alright then. Where's this latest journal entry? I found a dead goblin, which means I can finally study their olfactory protuberances without the risk of aggravation. I'll return at the cut of dawn with proper tools and a clamp for my nose. What a weird guy. What a weird guy. Let me figure out where the front of my setup is so I get the best tracking. Which shouldn't make too much of a difference. But just to be sure. They're everywhere and it's freaking me out. Oh, that was a hell of a shot, that was. Oh, I have my inventory open, that's why it's popping up with stuff. What is this? Something. Oh my god. Oh, they are annoying. Where is it? I see it. Perfect shot. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say way you. I saw that, dude. I saw you. We're both terrible shots, so that's okay. Not entirely sure that he can even hit me from there. Come on, dude. Don't let me stand here all day like an idiot. You son of a bitch. That's nice though. I like the fact you can just pull it out. Took a mild bit of damage there, but nothing horrendous. We'll just pop down the other route, make sure we don't miss anything down there. Oh, yeah. A little bit of heal, lovely. Nothing else I think, unless we can shoot these things. Oh my god, we can. Don't shoot those things. Don't shoot those things, you bloody idiot. Some rather stressful sounds from him. Hello. And then again, yeah, I don't like their death sound. It's disturbing. And for time, 40 minutes, blimey. Okay, so the next save point you come across, we're gonna have to stop. That was a... This guy's a bit tougher, isn't he? Ooh, boots! Inventory full. So why can't... Why can't I just put this straight onto my boots? Onto my person, why isn't that a thing? Let's just... I want to drop it. How do I just drop it? Oh. Well, that's how many I have. I have 4. Oh, I see. Drop one of those for now. Pick that up. And then that goes... Where does this go? Do I not have boots? Could be a value to a shopkeeper. Well, it's worth more than those, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. No. I assumed I would be able to wear boots. So I was quite excited by the prospect of wearing a new set of armour. Or a new piece of armour. Oh my word, hello. How do you deal with these if you're a melee character, I wonder? Dude down there I want to do first before we go in there. Just in case. Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Lots of money. I'll have all of that. And then I need to drop something that's not worth very much. A lot of freaky sounds in the game. 75, or it's a helmet. Increases max health by 8. Increases it by 12. Nice. So I guess next we'll have to start dropping the other journal entries. Oh, it's ice. I thought it was just plain old water. That was confusing. But he is definitely just floating in there. Oh, there's the nearest checkpoint. Okay. So we're going to stop that there then. It's been about 45 minutes since I started, so it seems like a reasonable place. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Let's see if I remember that next time, shall we? Because my word, that caught me off guard. I'm assuming you can kill them. Let me just make sure. Yes. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, that scared the bejesus out of me is what that did. Cool. Alright then, well I'm going to leave that there. Seems like a good point to stop. So it's just hit a checkpoint and a new scary enemy type. Fantastic. Which you can hear just skittering everywhere. Everywhere. Freaking me right out. He took a few, didn't he? Oh, right then, cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do click the like button. Also, do give all of your thanks to Indy Benito for gifting this to me. As I said, it's a hugely, hugely generous thing to do, and it's not the first time he's done it, so I really, really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and obviously any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Don't forget we're streaming Wednesdays at 6 PM, so after this video, things will be out on Thursday, so then next week, next Wednesday, there'll be a No Man's Sky, then I'm off for 2 weeks on a quasi-honeymoon, and then after those 2 weeks, I'll be starting off Kingdom Come Deliverance on the stream slot. So if you want to watch that when I come back at the beginning of June, then do get caught up on the series that's on the channel already. We're like 15 episodes in or something like that now, so plenty to catch up on, but you got 3 weeks, or 3.5 weeks to do it, so loads and loads of time. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Karnage Chronicles. Really interesting, really fun game so far. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. As always, thank you very, very much for joining me.